Hi, hello, and welcome, everyone. Welcome to the next episode of Doctor Who. This is not the actual reaction. This is something that I do want to do before we start with the main video of this week, because I think I do have some explaining to do. Stuff went wrong last week. It really did. And I didn't expect how much they would go wrong before everything happened. It was a week of chaos. And you guys, I am so sorry. But you were the ones, like the YouTubers and the Patreons, you were the ones who were affected by this. This shouldn't happen, but I'm just a human being and I'm so sorry. So I just want to explain the situation real quick. As you may have noticed, there was no Good Omens reaction last week, and the YouTube reaction of Doctor Who last week was the wrong one that you saw. As you already could see in the title of this video, today's episode is the one that should have aired last week, and I'm sorry for that. I really don't want to bore you with the details, just so you know. I had some issues in my personal life regarding my health, and I wasn't really concentrated on what I was doing last week. You don't have to worry, nothing really bad has happened, but it was something that was going on in my head like the whole week long. And I tried to get it on the back of my head, but it influenced my overall mental health, and the result was total chaos. And in addition to that, all the technical issues that I got, because on the same day, it was just one day that the wire of my headphones broke down. My camera totally broke down, wasn't usable anymore. That's why you got this very weird looking video last week that was really bad. And in addition to that, my computer started doing weird stuff. Right now, we're at the point where if I watch a YouTube video and start Steam or a game on Steam at the same moment, I do two things at the same time on this computer, it almost breaks down to the point where it's a stutter for minutes until it comes back to me and I can like reuse it again. Well, my computer is already over, like way over 10 years old, more close to 15 years, and it slowly starts giving up on me. And I didn't want to buy a new one those last years when I already kind of knew that this wouldn't go very well for a lot of time any longer, but I didn't want to spend the money. But now I do have to. And last week, I had to buy a new computer, a new camera, and somehow I didn't buy the wire yet because I don't know. This is like $2 or something. It's the least expensive thing out of all those three, but that's the one I didn't buy yet. I don't know why. Maybe because it's not that important. Because I don't need it for my reactions because I use my other earphones for that. So yeah, it was an expensive week. It was a stressful week. It was a chaotic week, and the result, you've seen it all on YouTube. And I am so sorry for that. My private life should ideally not intervene with my YouTube stuff that I do. But sometimes, if it's that bad, it just happens. And again, I'm sorry. I have read comments about people speculating whether I did upload the episode on Patreon only and I just skipped it on YouTube. Just to clear that up, this is something that will never happen. I'm never going to skip a normal Doctor Who episode and just post it on Patreon. That's not gonna happen. I am planning to do the special stuff on Patreon, like for my paying Patreons over there. I already announced that. Stuff like, for example, watching all of the stuff that's going on in the background of Doctor Who, interviews, Comic-Con interviews, or the music stuff surrounding Doctor Who, all of that. But that's all special parts of Doctor Who, but the usual TV show, the usual episodes will all air on YouTube. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to be Patreon exclusive for an episode. That's not going to happen. You do not have to worry about that. But what can happen also in the future is that something like last week will repeat. I'm not planning to do so, but you do not plan things like that. So, yeah. So now I am really hoping that with today's episode that you can see after I finished my ranting about myself and my chaotic situation, you will see the episode of last week and you can enjoy it. And then next week we will like skip the episode that we've seen last week. I'm so sorry. This is not good. I am so sorry, but then again, I can't change it anymore. It is what it is. By the way, when all of this happened, I wasn't at home. That came on top of all the chaos because I was informed by Andrew that things went wrong. And not only on YouTube, you weren't the only ones affected. The patrons were affected as well because I uploaded an episode without audio. But I wasn't at home. I'm away doing other stuff far away from my home, not being able to get back home till the evening, and I'm informed like everything went wrong on YouTube, everything went wrong on Patreon. People are just complaining. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I can't do anything. And the last time that happened was on either Christmas Day or New Year's Eve last year. Immediately I took my mobile phone, I recorded a video, like a short one, explaining the situation and what's going on. And I did want to do that in the same situation. The people I was there with, I was telling them, just wait a second, I have to get outside and I have to do this video. I'm gonna come back in 2 minutes. I went outside just to find out or to notice that I have used it as a navigation system to get where I needed to go. And I forgot it with the navigation system on the cell phone. For over half an hour, my phone is very old as well. And my battery life is very shitty. So that half an hour leaving the phone in the car completely fricked with my battery and was like at only 5% left. So it wasn't possible for me to record a video. It just shut itself off then. The only thing that I couldn't manage was like replying to Andrew and telling him, oh shit, that's not good, but I'm not at home right now. I can't do anything. And that's it. That my phone broke down and I wasn't able to reach you guys anymore. And that's the whole story. You can't, if you want to write a story about a person being in chaos, you can't make this shit up. That just happened to me last week. It's just, I don't know. Okay, but enough for this video right now. I wish you so much fun with the video that you're about to see, the Christmas Snowman video, and yeah, just enjoy it and hopefully everything will be alright with this video and I didn't forget something else or I don't know. Love you guys and see you in a second. Bye. Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of Doctor Who. Today we're going to watch the Christmas episode of series number 7. I am very happy about it because a Christmas episode sounds like fun. And I guess we all need some fun after the last episode, don't we? You guys, last week was a punch in the gut. That is all that I can say about this. It was so cruel. It was one of the worst episodes of Doctor Who that I have ever watched. And I have seen the David Doctor go. We're in a situation right now that won't be as happy for the Doctor, I suppose. I don't know if River will be there with him or if she is like gone already. I mean, she said to him that she would be there if he wanted to, but does he really want to after what happened last episode? Or maybe he will send her away or has already sent her away. I don't really know. All that we know is he shouldn't travel alone. He shouldn't. So I guess there will be a new companion soon. But I think it won't be in this episode. I think we will have to wait a little more. Before we look into this next episode, though, I just want to say that I am missing Amy and Rory already. They were my favorite companions out of all the Doctor Who companions that we've had so far. They were just the best. The trio was unbeatable. And now they're gone, and the ending was super sad. And I have tried my best during the last week to accept the fact that they were happy, because in my mind, it's just they're gone and I'm unhappy, but I somehow have to accept the fact that they were happy. They lived a happy life. But the father didn't. Rory's father, I guess. I don't know. What an ending. It was so cruel. So what I really, really wish for this episode to happen is that it is going to be something. I mean, the Doctor has to grieve. I guess we will see that in this episode as well. But I want something happy, because we really, really deserve that after what happened. We really need some, space away from all the sadness and grieving. We need something happy. Please give me something happy. A Christmas episode could be that kind of episode. But in the end, it's all up to the Doctor Who writers if they give us a happy episode or not. So, I wanted to talk about River real quick, because in the last episode, I was complaining about the fact that she didn't really grieve when she lost her parents in the end there, when she was in the TARDIS with the Doctor. So I have two different theories at the moment for the behavior of River. First of all, the more obvious, because this was also what was written in the comments on my Patreon all over the place. We all know that River is still able to see Rory and Amy, because she was able to contact Amy and tell her that she should write the last page. I think it's the same thing as, if you remember, back then when we lost the Doctor, River and Amy was sitting in the garden, and Amy was talking about how sad she is that the Doctor is dead and she'll never see him again. And River's like, yeah, I will see him again, because of me being able to travel through time and me and the Doctor traveling in opposite directions and all that stuff. And she has her own traveling device which allows her to do more than the TARDIS does. So she wasn't very sad to lose the Doctor either back then, because she had the ability to see him. So I guess it's the same with Rory and Amy. She can see them. She can travel back to the place where they are right now. Maybe she can't help them, but she can see them. And the second opinion that I do have about what happened is the following. In one scene in this last episode, she talks to Amy. I suppose, because I saw that during the edit, I suppose it was a scene when she ran out the door because the Doctor healed her with his powers. And then she's standing outside and Amy follows her. And then they talk about the Doctor, about endings and all that stuff. And River tells Amy, don't ever let the Doctor see the damage. If there is something wrong, just hide it from him. That's what she said. So I suppose she is really sad, but still able to protect the Doctor from her being really sad, because that would destroy him completely. That's her words, not mine. That's what she said. And I think this is the reason. So there is damage done, but she doesn't show the Doctor. So I guess that's it. Okay, everyone, let's get into the next episode. Let's see what this Christmas episode is all about. I can't wait to watch this, because I really want to know what is going on. How is the Doctor? Oh, I hope he's fine. I mean, he can't be, to be honest. He just can't. He lost everything. And he didn't just lose one companion, he lost two. Okay, everyone, let's get into this. 1842. And we have snowflakes that eat people?
They're very nice. I don't need anyone else.
Aw. Okay. So you're talking to your...
Talk to them.
Snowman?
Don't need anyone else.
Oh, that's a happy snowman, isn't it?
Beg pardon, Dr. Simeon.
I'm intrigued.
I didn't say who to.
So it is snowflakes that eat people. That's an interesting take. And we have a beautiful woman. There has to be at least one beautiful woman in every story. Otherwise, it's not a fairy tale story. Oh my gosh. It's mad. Oh, he looks cranky. What's wrong? I mean, duh.
Nice name. Clara. You should definitely keep it.
He sounds so sad.
Those were the days.
Oh man, I didn't expect to cry today. Just stop, please. But do you know what? I mean, it was a long time ago, but she looks a little like the woman from the fireplace episode.
What 2 words?
Doctor? Doctor Who?
Here we go again. Well, by the way, the intro looks totally different from the usual one. Since when did that happen? Because I didn't really watch the intro. I am used to not look at it because I don't want to see the titles episode. But in the last Patreon comment, someone told me that they did like change for every single episode. And now that I'm looking at it, I can see it. And I like it, to be honest. I have to like take a look at all the intros in my YouTube edit.
Pond is yours, Captain Latimer. But what is growing inside it?
Can we please stop talking about Pond?
That the great detective is in reality.
Oh.
And respond to the thoughts and memories of the people around it. Memory snow. Snow that learns. It could be a terrible weapon in the wrong hands, don't you think?
I think winter is coming. Such a winter.
Are we in Games of Thrones all of a sudden?
I am intrigued.
Because there's not a single thing you can do to stop it.
Well,
Perhaps I can't, but I know a man who can.
I look forward to meeting him.
you will.
Do you mean the doctor? He won't help us. He never helps anymore, you know that.
So pray for a miracle, because I think we are going to need him.
Wait, he stopped helping people? Oh no. He must be so sad.
Snowmen all over London. What do you suppose they're doing?
Never seen before. What's the next thing you look for?
A grenade.
What?
I suggest a full frontal assault with automated laser monkeys, scalpel mines, and acid.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm ever in the need of advice from a psychotic potato dwarf, you'll certainly be the first to know.
Shouldn't we be making some attempt to destroy it? Be reasonable.
What's going on behind there?
Do not discuss my reproductive cycle in front of enemy girls. It's embarrassing.
Typical middle child of 6 million.
Of 6 million?
Did you? When? Who's he? What are we doing here? Look. Do you want me to get the memory worm?
Oh no.
Have you got it?
Got what, sir?
Oh, gosh.
Sir, emergency!
Oh.
I think I've been run over by a cab.
Use about an hour of your memory. Let it bite
Ew,
you.
this is gross.
You could lose.
You put that away.
And you're still not trying to run.
The sounds that it's making.
Out the snowmen! Get down!
They look so cool.
Imagine them melted. Picture it. Picture them melted!
Ew. I mean, it's only water.
Forget about me, do you understand?
What about the snow? Shouldn't we be warning people?
Yeah.
Not my problem.
I like her. Goosebumps. What? Where does that lead to? Is that where the TARDIS is? On the tree? Very mysterious. By the way, this episode is giving me so many Edward with the Scissorhand vibes. I don't know why, but... And the music. I guess it's the music and the snow. Feels like a fairy tale, and I love it. Doctor won't be happy about this.
Invisible staircase.
Wow, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. That is freaking up high there. High up. Up high? I know. It's so high, oh my gosh. We just saw the movie Fall 2 days ago. I love this.
Hello?
Go inside. Oh no.
Tomorrow the snow will fall and so shall mankind. She is coming.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You'd never believe me.
Her dress is so beautiful, by the way. And now she changes into a doctor?
And we saw a dead cow.
Great.
Well,
Wow.
exciting.
Yeah.
I think she needs a doctor.
She does. But how can we get him to help?
I'm looking for the doctor. Do you know about him? The doctor? Doctor Who?
How many times are we able to say that in just one episode? By the way, I love that those two are still in our show.
You will confine yourself to single word responses. One word only. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
You met the doctor, didn't you?
Yes.
And now you've come looking for him again. Why?
Help.
Help.
Why?
Danger.
Why would he help you?
Because
Doctor is not kind.
the doctor is kind.
Doctor doesn't help people. Not anyone, not ever. He stands above this world.
That's not true.
He is not your salvation, nor your protector.
He's just sad.
He was different once. A long time ago.
He still is. Just hidden.
Now he prefers isolation to the possibility of pain's return.
But I'm sorry, where's River?
Explain why he should help you.
One word only.
Let's see if the gods are with you.
What word might that be? Now I'm curious.
What did she say?
Pond.
I knew it! It's either Amy or a pond. The first time they said the word pond, I was like, uh-oh, pond.
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Nice office. Big, globy.
Sherlock Holmes.
I love new things.
You are not of this world.
Takes one to know one.
I love having you back. He's smiling again and talking fast and having fun.
Get him here. Take him downstairs.
And he's gone.
What are you doing here?
Madame Vastra wondered if you were needing any grenades.
Grenade?
What? What for?
I'm the clever one, you're the potato one.
Yes, sir.
Don't be so mean to him, Doctor. He's so cute.
Was that for about 5 minutes? Where did that come from?
He's so cute.
Suggest we melt his brain using projectile acid fish, then interrogate him. Other way around.
This guy.
He's right here. Aren't you, Doctor?
Oh no.
Leave me now!
That's not him.
Naughty, naughty children!
Run! What do we do?
What is that? What is that device? A snow machine. Okay.
I'm very grateful. I knew you'd come.
No, you didn't, because I don't. Because this isn't the sort of thing I do anymore.
What is it?
Yeah. What is it?
Habit.
It's cooler.
Yeah, because it's snowing outside.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is very cool.
She's not talking about you, Doctor.
She's learned not to melt. Of course,
She's learned not to melt.
I'm your governess's gentleman friend, and we've just been upstairs kissing.
Captain. Good evening. I'm a lizard woman from the dawn of time, and this is my wife.
Yeah.
Remain calm, human scum!
The poor woman.
Any questions?
You have a gentleman friend?
That's the question.
It's coming out of that cab parked by the gates.
Sir, one pulver grenade would blow these snowmen.
Stop with the grenades already.
Should hold it.
Sir, this room. One observational window on the line of attack.
He's got a gun.
Nice to see you off your cloud and engaging again.
I'm not engaging again, I'm under attack.
You missed this, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Shut up.
Yeah, he did.
And humanity. To live here, the snow needs to evolve, and she's the blueprint. She's what they need to become.
Oh,
An army of ice.
that's...
And it will be the last day of humanity on this planet.
Oh. So you have to help, Doctor.
Stay here. I told you to stay in there.
Oh, I didn't listen.
You do that a lot.
That's why you like me.
Who said I like you?
Okay. He's like...
You blushed.
And with just...
Lady, he's a married man. Staring contest.
You're going to have to take those clothes off. I didn't mean...
I know.
I just...
I understand, I do. You took that.
Maybe I'm an idiot.
You're not. You're clever, really clever.
Yeah, he is.
We'd be on the other side of the roof, but no, we're standing. Righty.
So?
So?
She's so clever.
On on.
Stop it.
No. Then you want to chat?
Well, we can't chat after we've been horribly killed, can we?
True. Wow, the TARDIS looks so old.
Well, for your information, I'm not sweet on the inside, and I'm certainly not.
It looks totally different. I don't know. I'm undecisive. I don't know if I like the old interior more than the new one. This looks so
Smaller on the outside.
clean.
Another first.
I don't know why I asked that. It's just I like making souffles.
Wait, did
You
I
and me. Remember? I
mix
didn't invite you.
You're
up
nearly a foot taller than I am.
the episodes? I knew I knew that I knew her from somewhere. Oh my gosh, it's the souffle.
I never know why. I only know who.
What's this?
Me. Giving in. This is the day. This is the day. This is the day. Everything begins.
Water vapor doesn't stop ice, I should realise. Let her go! Let her go now! Now!
Oh no, oh no. No.
We have to get her inside.
Those things will kill you.
She's hurt.
I don't think.
She's dead.
Yeah.
What is that? What is happening?
Don't tell me. Oh no, don't tell me. Can we save her?
How can she be alive now?
This technology has capacities and abilities beyond anything your puny human mind could possibly understand.
Okay, we get it.
Try not to worry.
Humans are stupid. You don't need to be mean. Oh, Doctor. Even if she doesn't die, he'll be reminded of
Isn't the creature still a danger? It could reform.
No.
not getting attached to humans because they might die.
I am responsible for what happened to Clara. She was in my care.
What's the point of blaming yourself?
Mm-hmm.
If I do, will you come away with me?
Yeah, please. Oh my gosh, I like you so much. Please.
Everything you need to know about how to make ice, people. Is that what you want?
I guess it is. The music.
But on this planet, we are limited. We need to learn to take human form.
What does it do?
Stop! Stop that! Cease! I command you!
Sounds like a child. Of course.
Yeah, it does.
Don't listen to him. He's ruining everything.
How long has the intelligence been talking to you?
Ever since he was a child.
You poured your darkest dreams into a snowman, and look what it became.
I don't...
I have always been sure.
Good.
Not that one again.
Since your entire adult life is about to be erased, no parasite without a hope.
I can't look at this. This is so gross.
It will have no form.
You, stop that sound.
Did you really think it would be so easy?
Well, we kind of did. What is going on? Did we make it, like, even worse?
They're growing! The snowmen are growing!
Shoot.
How can you still exist?
Now the dream outlives the dreamer and can never die.
Oh no.
I tried so long to take on human form. Hey. Do you feel it? Winter is coming!
What's happening?
It is now.
No.
It's turning to rain. All of it, the snow, look.
Is that better?
He's dead.
How did that happen though? Did she die? The snow mirrored her thoughts and she died, so it stopped?
Salty. Saltwater rain.
Tear. It's tears.
Moments only.
That's not good. That's not good. This poor man, what else does he have to endure? He's losing people left and right.
Run. Run, you clever boy.
That's what she said to him in the other episode.
And remember,
Those
it's Christmas.
lines. Those were the lines.
The great intelligence rings a bell.
Does it?
Run, you clever boy. And remember.
I remember what?
To find her. To find Clara.
Clara's dead.
Yeah. But
Perhaps the universe makes bargains after all.
before we shall meet again.
Don't you think it's creepy?
Nah. I don't believe in ghosts.
What's going on? What is...
Watch me run.
Huh? What? What is going on? Well, okay. Oh, you guys. It's so hot in here. I'm melting away. I bought this yesterday to see how hot it actually is. Okay, it's 29 degrees. It's so hot in here. It feels as if there is no air in this room, so if I seemed a little more tired than usual, I'm very sorry. I know I didn't talk that much during the episode, but I am just... everything's too much today. Just forgive me. But yeah, let's talk about the episode. Snowmen that eat people. What an idea. Who came up with that? I really liked it though. It was something like very new, very fresh, something that I didn't expect at all. And the concept was very intriguing, to be honest. Also, I liked seeing the snow because it made the heat in this room like more acceptable. It helped a little. So that's one thing. Also, I am so sorry for me mixing up the character of Clara with the woman from the fireplace episode. I'm so stupid sometimes. I knew that I knew her face, but somehow my brain put her in that episode. I don't know why. But she's from the Dalek episode. Yeah, I do remember. She's Souffle Girl. She's the one that had this fate of having to stay inside a Dalek. Her consciousness was like caught inside a Dalek and her body as well. She did even die in the end. So how come she's still alive? And she died in this episode as well. And she's still alive. What is going on with that woman? So interesting. But I have to say that I really, really like her. I really liked her in the Dalek episode. But I liked her even more in this one. So I guess she's gonna come back. I mean, we got a little teaser at the end there, so she's definitely coming back. And I'd be very happy for the Doctor if she became a new companion of him. I don't know though. Maybe she's just a character that will appear in every other episode. But one thing that I do have to mention here, it was just last episode when River said, Doctor, you can't travel alone and I'll be there every time you want me to be there. And one episode later, he's alone. And not only for like a day or so. It was assumed that he was alone for years and years. Or months and months, I don't know. But they were talking about the Doctor back then and the Doctor now. So it seemed like a big time period that he was alone. Where is River in all of this? Why did she leave him alone if he's not supposed to travel alone? What is going on? That woman. Other than that, I really did like the episode, and I am sorry if this review will be shorter than usual because it's so freaking hot in here. I am dying. There is no air left in this room and I can't anymore. Also, I do know that there are 4 minisodes that I have to watch after this episode. And I don't know how I'll do it. First, I thought that I will like watch them right after the episode, but I just can't. I can't. It's not possible. I'm very sorry. Maybe I am going to watch it another day this week and then just add it after this reaction. Or maybe I'm going to do another Just Minisodes episode next Saturday. Depends on the weather this week. But I do have to manage all those reactions with this heat. I'm very sorry. I hope you can understand that, but I'm about to faint in this room. I have to open windows. I have to get fresh air in here. I feel very dizzy already. So let's go to the IMDb rating real quick. Okay, episode's called The Snowman, and my rating. That was a really good episode. I like that we had character development. We saw how the Doctor ended up after the loss of Amy and Rory, and we saw him coming back from that. So yeah, now he is a totally different Doctor than in the beginning. Also, the story was really cool, new, inventive, fresh, intriguing, everything, and the characters were really lovable. Especially Clara, I like her very much. So I guess the rating is going to be an 8 point something. It's too good for a 7 point something. Well, I'd say I'd give it an 8.4. 8.3, 8.4, 8.3. 8.3, that is my rating. So, great, 8.3. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, once more. We're aligning with our rating. That's really cool. Okay, I have to say goodbye now, and I am going to come up with an idea for the minisodes. There are actually 4 of them, and I will let you know where I put them. So again, I hope you're not angry at me for not doing the whole package today and for the short review and everything. I really hope the summer is going to be over soon because I can't bear this anymore. This is just too much. I'm a winter person. I need snow. I love snow. I want the cold back. I hope you are having much fun out there with watching the Doctor Who episodes together with me, and I will see each and every single one of you whenever I'm uploading the Minisodes episodes. Okay, until then, I'll see ya. Bye!